Yo guys, what is up? A quick one today. This is the top 200 biggest spammers from 2023, compiled from GenTool data by a guy called Rekja. So if you're familiar with GenTool, if we go to this screen, this is gentool.net/data/ZH. And I'm just in the 23rd of January over here. And then just for example, so you can see how all the data shows, you got all the player names. So you can see many thousands of people there. You can click on one guy and then you can see the replays, and it's got like a text file and stuff like that. But then if we go back to this table that he's created, it basically shows the biggest spammers. So you can see number one there, UADen at the top, has played 6.546k games, 6,546, of which they are a pretty big mix of 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, and then others. So others must be like free-for-alls and stuff like that. He's also observed, he spread his eggs nicely there, hasn't he? In lots of different baskets. He's even observed as many games as he's pretty much played 1v1s. You got Tom Cruise in there, has played 6.5k. So just to put this in perspective, if we get the calculator and we type in 6546 divided by 365 days in the year, that's pretty much 18 games a day for every day of the year. And if you have a day off, then that means you've got an 18 to play on top of your other 18 the next day. So UADen has clearly got a lot of time on his hands, and that equates to 1358 hours. So we get 1358 divided by, let's say you played 12. Well, let's divide it by 24. So that's 56 days, 0.5 of the year. That's literally like you spent, of the time that you're awake, you're spending the majority of it on Zero Hour every single day. But I mean, let's say 1358 divided by, let's say you're awake, I don't know, let's say, 12 hours. So that'd be like, 113 days is just literally going to sleep, waking up, and just playing Zero Hour solidly for 12 hours in the day. 113 times. It's like a full-time job, really. Yeah, you got Algan's in there. This guy, a load of names here I don't recognize. That guy's playing a lot of others. So I don't know if that's like CXN or something. You got Hesso in there, 5.6k. Got Ghost, I recognize his name. You've got a guy with like a barcode name there who's primarily playing 1v1s. It doesn't have the win-loss ratio here. By the way, this is just biggest spammers. You got Lift Truck there. Number 11, 5.2k games. So even that's a lot. It's just about, what, it's like 16 games a day or something. You got UFO there. You got Xcal pretty much playing the same as Lift Truck. So, I mean, we joke about UADen. Lift Truck and Xcal are actually not that far behind. It's still a hell of a lot of time, isn't it? Lanky. So, you know Lanky off Revora. Every time you go on Revora 2v2 lobby, he's always there with a 1v1 on, I've even forgotten the map name. It's one of the most awful maps in the map pool. But he pretty much plays Super Weapon every game. And he will build a couple of EMPs around his base. He won't expand. If you take any army that he doesn't like, he just quits. But that's Lenky. Oh yeah, he'll just kick you. If you take an army you don't like, he'll just kick you. Sky04, I recognize that name. Primarily a 3v3 player by the looks of it. Yeah, I won't read through all of these. Pocker is, I don't know. I recognize that name. But some of these have multiple names. That's just his most common name. But he does have another name. I think I fell out with him, actually. Got Danger Joe, Ram, Stella, one of the female players in Zero Hour. She plays a lot of 3v3 TFs. That makes sense. You got Marikar in there as well with 4.5k games. Mostly they're 1v1s, but he's playing a lot of 3v3s there as well. More 3v3s than 2v2s, actually. Tumstep, 4.2k games. Let's just have a look then. Let's type in calculator. So he's got, how many games has Tumstep got? 4213 divided by 365. So Tumstep is playing like 11 or 12 games a day. Which I think yeah, because he was only like 15 years old. I think he was literally playing Zero Hour full time. So it's still impressive that some of the others, like Marikar, Xcal, Lift Truck, are still playing more. It's kind of crazy. Got GNX in there, although I haven't seen him around for a while. Don't know if he's still playing in 2024. Magnum, that's Tasmani. He's played a lot there as well. Sahal TV, Arabic gamer and streamer. He's on YouTube. Plays a lot of 3v3 TF and streams a lot of games. You got Mamo in there with 3.8k. You got Jazzer in there, another 3v3 TF player, as is Mamo. Virus, another TF player, I believe. Yeah, pretty much all of it. Gorilla 1v1. I recognize his name. Memphis, I recognize that name. ISR Kuki. We played him in a free-for-all. Go back and watch that video. Yeah, you got Kill Tolls, played a lot of 3.3k games. Drunkle, you may recognize his name. Exile's in there quite a lot as well, actually. So yeah, you see, I'm not even in the top 200, guys. So yeah. Okay, so that was ranks 100 to 200. Now is rank 101 down to 200. So now you got Fargo and Boikaru pretty much exactly the same. Look at the amount of 1v1s there and the amount of total. And the fact that it's heavily swayed into 1v1s. Fargo's played like double the amount of 2v2s though. Both of them don't like observing. And there's the amount of hours. Salvizo's there. Satanic, Pablo. Yeah, I mean, I won't read every single one of these. Like I said, I'll scroll through. You can pause the video if you want to see how many people have played Zombs. He plays primarily 3v3 TF, but he's playing a lot of 1v1s there as well. About a fifth of his time there is going on 1v1s. Yeah, Hacker. 3v3 TF player. Very, very strong 3v3 TF player, actually. As is Gara. Crazy. That's not the crazy that you're thinking of, though. That one's spelled with a K. Got Big Frankie, plays primarily 1v1s. Primarily plays it on Game Ranger. If you ever want, if you like up and coming and you want to improve, go and play Big Frank on Game Ranger. He's probably a good mid-level opponent to play against. Yeah, bloody FF. Logica there in 2023 playing 2.6k games. Big Size down there with 2.6. So it's impressive, actually. Out of some of the big pros in the list, he's considered very, very strong, considering he plays less than them all. But I mean, it's less than them all, but still playing a considerable number. So yeah, that's basically a top 200. Shout out to Rekja for making this. Feel free to pause this video or let us know down in the comments if you noticed anything weird about these stats or anything that surprised you or whatever. And let's ask, is there anything else we want to see Rekja pull out for us? He can pull wins and losses and win percentage and all that kind of stuff, and we'll probably do that in another video. So yeah, this is just a short one. GG, well played. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.